morning, Wednesday morning. Today's going to be one of the better days I've had in a long time. Going to meet Merav, the VP Marketing of Viola Group, a group of investment bodies that includes Carmel Ventures and other things. She's the new VP Marketing, so I'm going to meet her and just catch up and hear what they're up to. That's awesome. Then I'm going to Mindspace, a really, really nice co-working space in Israel and abroad, meeting the CMO there, Oded. After that, going to meet a startup in Meat and Wine, one of my favorite restaurants. Then I-24 News, talking about the latest tech news like every week. It's going to be a pretty great day. I'm pretty excited about it. Made it to Herzliya bright and early. Just sat in the car for like 20 minutes and wrote 2 press releases on my iPhone. Now going to Viola Group to meet the VP Marketing. Here we go.
Why you had to say goodbye? I'm alone. And
Viola Group. Going in. Here I am in Viola Group, which is a very interesting entity, I have to say, because on the one hand, they're very head down execution to get stuff done. They're working with, I just heard some names like, wow. But I feel like they don't spend their time promoting themselves. They spend their time doing good for the ecosystem, and I like that. And behind the camera, by the way, is the new VP Marketing of Viola. We're going to talk to her in a minute, but first, who are you?
Hi, so I'm Asaf. I'm a partner in Viola Credit. It's one of the funds here in Viola Group.
What is Viola Group?
So Viola Group is one of Israel's largest tech investment groups. We have different strategies investing in every stage of tech companies, starting from early stage through credit investments and growth stage. We've been around for 17 years, manage about $2.5 billion.
Billion with a B.
With a B, yeah.
Love it. All right, so somebody just give me some names, who's part of this umbrella called Viola Group. You got Carmel Ventures, you got some unbelievable LPs. You got to talk about this stuff? Is this?
Yeah, well, I can mention some of the big names associated.
Yes,
so Viola was founded by the late Aaron Dovrat, his son Shlomo Dovrat, Ariel Beton, Avi Zevi.
These are like the godfathers of Israeli tech.
Yeah, I would say so. And so there's also Jonathan Kolber and Ruti Simcha, who's the godmother of venture lending in Israel.
What's venture lending?
Venture lending.
You're a partner. Sorry, by the way, we already established earlier on in the conversation that I have ADD.
Yeah.
So you don't get offended when I
don't.
Okay, cool. But this helps. So you're a partner in Viola Credit, which does venture lending, not investment in the traditional sense of the word, but just tell me what that means. Venture lending.
Venture lending.
Explain that to me.
So we provide loans to technology companies. They come to us when they're a bit more advanced. So they're in a stage where they have already revenues. They're VC backed, and they need more money to sustain their cash runway
without giving away half their company.
Exactly.
Love it.
So we give them a loan. It's it's repaid, so it's a real loan. It allows the company to go through the ramp up and then reach either profitability or an exit situation, or if it wants, raise money at a higher valuation.
Love it. Okay, so how big is Viola Credit?
We've done around 100 deals this far, about $650 million.
It's a lot of gumballs.
Yeah, many exits, many good companies. You probably know some.
Can you give me some names, or you don't want to talk about it?
Easy Chip and Border Free and Super Derivatives. I'm just thinking of some exits from the past.
Small names. You have to go, I know, and you really have to go. And I twisted your arm to do this interview, but I think it came out pretty good, and I think you're pretty good on camera. By the way, I have to say that you've been in tech for how long?
Many years.
No, come on. You told me a number, and I was like, you do not look old enough to have been in tech for that long.
Almost 20 years.
You've been in tech for 20 years. Yeah. The guy looks 20. Unbelievable. You have good genes. But anyway, keep it up. It was great to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And let's see if we can do some good stuff together to help this ecosystem, because I feel like with all the buzz and all the startup nation hype, at the end of the day, in my opinion, I don't know if you agree, but I think we're just getting started.
Just getting started.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so this is our second meeting here at Viola Group. There's a lot of smart people here, I've noticed. Like, you told me your background, you were in the Air Force. You gotta talk about that on camera?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you were in the Air Force, like hardcore, not just like some geek in an office. You were like in the depths of the Israeli Air Force. You don't get much geekier than that. And then you said your degree is in what?
In biomedical engineering.
What's your IQ? All right, whatever. Anyway, okay, who are you?
So I'm Zvika. I'm a partner.
Okay.
And I'm focusing on anything that is IoT.
IoT, love it.
Okay, so it can be smart factories, smart home, smart wearables, Automotive, drones, AR,
I had me a
VR.
drones. I have my DJI Spark in the car. I didn't think we'd have time to drone today. But if you're into drones, we'll go droning sometime.
Let's do it.
But I have to show this. This is on his desk. What? Fidget cubes. I'm like in heaven. I got my fidget spinner. I got my fidget cubes. I love it. Are you you use this stuff or is it just for fun?
Yeah, I use it. I need it.
Are you like me? EDD?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Welcome to the club. All right, very cool. So you're a partner here. Can you talk about your history a little bit? Or you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So you mentioned I've been in the Air Force for 8 years. Did my first and second degree in biomedical engineering. Then founded LifeBeam, which we started developing a solution for fighter pilots that get into different kind of weird situations, and they can suffer from G-lock, which is G-loss of conscience, or hypoxia, and today there isn't any sensing solution.
Dumb it down for us stupid people, please.
So it's like pilots are healthy people,
okay.
But when they maneuver in the plane, they can get into different weird situations,
right,
where they cannot control the plane.
Right.
And when they get to that situation, our sensor is capable of providing an alert. And if the pilot is not responding to this alert, then the autopilot takes control.
Got it. So it's for safety for pilots to avoid unfortunate situations that have happened in the past, like Elon Ramon and other things.
Self-hormone.
I'm sorry, from Elon Ramon. There's some. All right, whatever. Is that the first? Am I the first person to make that mistake? Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay. Anyway, so you did that, and then you took it more to the consumer space, and you built this thing.
Right.
So what is this?
This is V. It's a virtual personal trainer that can monitor your physiological parameters, and based on your routine, physiology, and what you love, can draft your own.
Love this. Love this. So this is what it is. Like earphones. Earphones.
Yeah, it's wireless earbuds.
Love this. Oh my
You
god.
have different kind of sensors inside.
So
if you look
amazing.
inside, you see over here.
Wow, that is so awesome. Gotta get me one of these. Amazing. Okay, so tell me real quick about your role here.
I'm looking for good investments in IoT, and today I would say that I'm focusing on looking for startups in factory automation, which is something that I'm very passionate about.
Come again?
Factory automation.
Factory automation. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I
amazing.
know it happens, but I didn't realize it was like a term for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm looking a lot around automotive, from connected cars to autonomous driving.
I'm going to ask you the one question that everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
When is Tesla coming to Israel?
Wow. I don't know.
You know Mike Granoff?
Yes, of
Mike's
course.
the man. We like he's the absolute the man. Anyway, he just raised the fund also for automotive.
Right.
So automotive's hot here. Yesterday we completed the Mobileye deal, $15 billion. That's got to be one of the most insane deals. It was just closed yesterday. When you see this, it'll probably be a week and a half old or a week old. But automotive, you know, it's funny because I always say Israel was kind of traditionally known as the leader in cyber security technology. But I think right now, correct me if I'm wrong, if you look at all the verticals of technology across the board, almost with no exceptions, we're either number one or number two in the world.
Number two.
We're either number one or number two. Some were number one, but now automotive, like 5 years ago, we were nowhere. Now we're leading the way in automotive,
Yeah.
which is wild, and it's awesome. But we need Tesla in Israel. We gotta do something about that. It's a little ridiculous. Can you make it happen?
I'll see what we can do.
Call Elon. Tell him we're waiting for it. I'll take the $60,000 Model 3, please. I don't need a Model S. I'm a simple guy. I don't even need a Model X. Just the Model 3. Just the souped up version, please. Man, that car. I dream about it at night. Anyway, I might be a big Elon Musk fanboy. But anyway, thank you for the interview. I want to sit with you and interview you a little bit. You can't see her. You will in a minute. But yeah, keep rocking. Let me know how I can help in any way. You guys are doing some amazing work.
We'll do. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I've interviewed two very smart people at Viola Group, but the reason I came here is to meet this nice woman who we've known each other for a couple of years, but we've never actually sat until now.
Virtually. We
Right.
know each other virtually.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So, we've met, you said.
We've met and we even, when you met me today, you said I have a really strong handshake, and a year ago when we met, you said the same thing. So my name is Merav. I'm a VP Marketing at Biola Group.
Okay. I was wondering, by the way, first of all, I apologize in advance for interrupting you. I'm so rude, I know.
Yeah, I know you're editing.
Is it Viola or Viola?
Viola.
Viola. Okay.
Yeah.
I was calling it Viola. Okay. So wait, little background. You're ex-Google.
Right,
You're at
yeah.
Google. Your background, your DNA is PR and marketing in general.
Right, yeah.
You led the communication at Google Israel.
Yeah,
correct?
for almost 1 year I was,
Awesome.
yeah.
And now you're VP marketing here at Viola Group. Okay. So what does a VP marketing of Viola Group do? What's your day like?
We try to, first of all, help the companies. We build the brand. Viola Group has, for now, 3 arms, which is Carmel Ventures, Viola Growth, and Viola Credit.
Got
Each is different fund, different crowd.
Amazing. Wait, so I just need to understand something.
Yeah.
You're how many companies? When you say the companies, there's probably a humongous portfolio here.
Right, yeah.
How big? How many companies are in this?
I don't have a number, but
It's like tens.
Yeah.
I mean, and some remarkable companies are here. Like I know when I spoke.
Yeah, sometimes we like Common Ventures invested in Iron Source,
Outbrain. Remember Iron Source?
Right.
Iron Source was like when we went droning last week. And wait, and who else did you say? We said Iron Source. You said Outbrain.
Playbuzz.
Wow.
Outbrain, Worthy.
Wow.
And then you have Viola Group, which invests in mature companies.
Amazing.
Like SimilarWeb, which is a new investment. Yeah.
Wow.
They're a new kid in our.
Oh, I just saw that. They just was it 90 million? What was it?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Glasses USA, you know them?
Yeah, are you kidding me? I love Noah. Noah's the best.
Noah is the best, yes. She is.
Okay, so you guys obviously have an unbelievable portfolio. It's super duper impressive. How long have you been in Viola?
I'm new here, just 2 months.
2
It's
months?
really fresh.
And it's how's it?
I've replaced Hillel, who's Hillel Shifrit is amazing.
The man.
She was here for 12 years. I have big shoes to fill.
It's true. Hillel is a legend, I gotta say. You seem pretty great too, but Hilal's a legend. I'm sure you'll do. I'm sure you'll do very, very well here. But how's the transition from Google to a VC?
It's interesting. It's different. It's completely different. Even in my time as a PR person, I always loved people. I loved working with entrepreneurs. I love to. It's just about telling the story. It's storytelling, whatever.
100%.
It's the same you do, you know.
I love it. It's what I do. It's what you do. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what.
This is why I follow your because we talked about personally, I think you just developed a language, your own language on social networks. Yeah.
Thank you. No one's ever said it to me before.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Well, listen, I don't know what took us this long to meet, but let's definitely keep the conversation and dialogue open because I feel like you guys and my whole vision for this ecosystem as a whole and just in general, the whole providing value to entrepreneurs and helping. I feel it's very aligned with what Viola does and what you believe in and with all the people that you've introduced me to today believe in. So let's definitely keep this line of communication open and see what we can do together to help Israeli tech, prosper and grow.
Yeah, great.
Looking forward. Thank you. That was an amazing, amazing meeting. Now going to Mindspace here in Herzliya. Waiting for Oded Israeli, the CMO, I think is his title, or VP Marketing. I think it's CMO of Mindspace. They're building another co-working space here in Herzliya. They have 2 in Tel Aviv, as far as I know, and they opened in other places in the world as well. I'm sure he'll tell us more. And then behind me here is Meat and Wine, where I'm going after this. Meanwhile, we wait for Oded to pick us up. How's it going, man? Good. How many times did we reschedule this meeting? How many times?
I think about 5.
Something like that. If I didn't love you, I'd hate you. Are we really going in there?
We're gonna give you the extreme tour.
Please. Oh my God, we're really going through wow, this is serious stuff.
Not many people get to see Mindspace before it's ready.
Oh wow, I'm so honored.
Inside look.
Sneak peek. Yeah. No insurance going through a construction site to see Mindspace before it's built. Okay, let's do this.
We're everywhere. We started the year with 4 branches. 2 in Tel Aviv, in Rothschild Avenue, Rothschild Avenue and Chad Ha'am.
Okay.
Completely full, 1,000 members, and 1,500 more in Berlin and Hamburg.
Wow.
And now we're everywhere. So we have 2 new branches in Berlin, 2 new branches in Munich, another one in Warsaw, another one in London, and the United States is coming.
So we have to hold on a second. Hold on. We have to get the elephant out of the closet, elephant out of the room, right? It's the skeletons in the closet, and elephant in the room. I always get those mixed up. Let's just get the elephant out of the room.
Let's do that.
You guys must answer the question easily 100 times a day. So you guys are like WeWork? How do you answer that question?
Well, WeWork.
I know you have an answer prepared.
WeWork has a great product, and we love them. And they've set the path for the industry of co-working and grew it tremendously. And we offer a somewhat different product within the same industry. So we're more high-end.
Listen. If this doesn't work out, you can go into politics. That was a great answer. Highly diplomatic. You're hired. All right. So what's your name? Rachel what?
Rachel Hamburger.
Really?
Yeah.
I kid you not. I had a really close childhood friend named Lauren Hamburger.
Lauren?
Not related?
I'm the only hamburger I
Get out of
know.
here. I love hamburgers. I'm sure you get that joke a lot too. I apologize.
Yeah,
I couldn't help
you
my.
get discounts at Pizza Hut, you get discounts at McDonald's.
But you can't blame us, right? I mean,
No.
Okay.
That's the elephant in the room.
There you
Let's
go. All right.
be,
So we got the hamburger out of the way. We got
Yeah.
the WeWork out of the way. Okay, great. We're getting a lot done here today. Okay, so you're the senior community manager. What does that mean?
So it means I'm pretty much the manager of the space. I have a team of community managers, and along with an office manager and a maintenance manager and an IT guy who gives us support, we're managing the space. We're making sure that our members get the best experience, that they have the best events.
What'd you
that
do
they
before
have-
this?
Before this, basically I'm a lawyer.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did this transition.
Now I understand.
No, I've been to Mindspace for a long time. I'm in Mindspace
cool.
for over 2.5 years now.
Oh, I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, so
Who are you?
This is Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Lily
What's up, Lily?
makes Mindspace fabulous. She's our interior designer.
Oh, really? You're the magic behind like all the beautiful Mindspace? Wow.
Some of them.
It's quite beautiful, I have to say. No joke. I don't know anything about interior design, but the mind spaces are beautiful. I'm just saying. Okay, but anyway, yes.
A lot of people involved.
Okay, cool. All right, where are we going?
All you think of you, having got the will to go.
So we have 2 floors in this building, the first and the second. And an amazing feature that we have here in this floor, 2 very, very big porches.
Having got the will to go.
What's gonna be cool, I think, is, by the way, I'm dripping. You see how I'm sweating? It's gonna be really cool is to see, look at that good looking guy behind me. It's to see how this place looks like in 2-3 months from now. You said, yeah, you're launching 2-3 months from now. I mean, look at it now and you're gonna see it again in 2-3 months. It's gonna be really cool to see, I think. Because this place, I think Mindspace is best known for its design. Like you guys are high-end design. So it's gonna be really cool to see. I need to get into air conditioning. Finishing up this meeting here with this guy, Oded, the VP Marketing of Mindspace. When did Mindspace launch?
Mindspace started in 2014 as a single floor on Rothschild Avenue, the best place in town, but it grew.
You're not objective.
Quickly. No, not objective. I love this company, but it grew tremendously. And now, following a serious funding round, it's growing in Germany and in the UK and in Poland. So
Unbelievable. You guys are scaling super duper fast. It's really, really impressive stuff. I think you guys are best known for your high-end design. You come into Mindspace and it's like, wow, this place is beautiful. So you guys are scaling super fast, doing some amazing work, and you're running the whole marketing initiative, and that's quite a challenge. Having a good time?
it's a lot of fun, to bring forward a great product and a great service to people worldwide is a privilege. We find that it's unique, just like Mindspace is unique in different places, the marketing that we need to do in different places is also unique to attract different audiences, different types of companies, enterprises, startups.
So you said something really interesting that I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about, and I'm going to turn the camera back on this guy in a minute because he's way better looking than me, but he said something to me that I found super interesting. I guess, you get the question all the time, Oded, about WeWork. You can't avoid it, but you said to me something. You said, WeWork paved the road. I mean, they've raised the awareness for the concept of co-working spaces. We don't view them as a threat. We view them as somebody that a facilitator for our success. And I think that's an amazing lesson for entrepreneurs that competition is not a bad thing. Competition is your best friend. If you don't have competition, you're in big trouble. And if you do have competition, and you know that competition, very important, then you know how to position yourself. You know what they did right, what they did wrong, etc. Competition is your best friend, and I think you nailed it. I mean, literally, you said WeWork paved the road. And again, they're not a threat. They're a competitor, and you're cool with that. And there's place in the world for WeWork, and there's place in the world for Mindspace, and I love that. It's great to hang out, and thanks for everything you do, man. Keep kicking butt. Mindspace is super duper impressive.
Thank you.
Very, very impressive. Keep it up.
Nice to meet you. Jacob Elvis.
Neil. Lunch has arrived. Heading to I-24 News now. Let's talk about the latest tech news in the world. Walking into I-24 News now, I'm kind of dreading leaving this car. It is so hot out there. Anyway, I'm talking about Instagram's new split video feature. I'm talking about YouTube's new Messenger. And unfortunately, I'm talking about the internal Google memo that talked about diversity and women in tech and how the guy was fired. So today is going to be an interesting one. All right, time to leave the car and head to I-24. It is so hot out there. Going live there shortly. 5 minutes going live.
Our favorite content and social media platforms are adding some useful new features, and here with the latest is Hillel, Fuld technology expert and startup advisor. And good to see you again. A week goes by just like that.
Well, it's kind of a cool feature that you can now go live with a friend. I don't know if it's a feature that is a must-have, but it's definitely a cool kind of social interaction. It's been done before, definitely not the first time. Meerkat did it back in the day, an Israeli company. There's House Party now. There's a few companies, I'm not going to say a lot. Facebook's obviously going to add that as well. They've already announced it. How many messengers are there out there? How many Google messengers are there? Google, the company, has at least 4 or 5 different messengers, and they're always announcing new ones. They have Allo, they have, Hangouts, which it's kind of
confusing that it's like, it makes you like not even want to go
confusing.
there.
It is just a mess, and I cannot believe that they're adding another one. And I'm not really sure I understand it. As a YouTuber myself, I'm not really sure I understand the need for it. What happened was a Google employee sent out an internal memo basically justifying the fact that there are not a lot of women in tech, saying that it's actually a physiological difference between men and women are less suited, if I'm oversimplifying, to code. Which is, and I'm not expressing it, it's just not a smart thing, not an intelligent thing to say, like not a politically correct thing to say. Again, you believe that, keep it to yourself. And it went crazy. I mean, it was internal, but it obviously leaked out right away. The whole tech world's been talking about it.
All right, well, thank you. Good stuff today.
There we go, done. It went well. It is blazing hot out here. I think I'm gonna call it a day. See you tomorrow.